Hello everyone, welcome to the shed. I am Candace.
Good morning, everyone. I am Lonnie, and today we are going to pull a few eBay orders, of course, but before we started, we thought we would do a viewer question. I like this question, and it's one I've answered before, probably a few times, but it's been a while since we've done it, so let's do it.
All right, you got another doozy of a name for me, huh?
I don't look at the names. I look at the questions, but the names do end up usually being difficult for you.
Yes. D. Majeski.
Oh, that's not difficult.
Okay. I don't know if I said it right. How did you meet your private buy connections like Guy? Any advice for building connections?
Okay, I'll let Candace chime in on this in a minute, but I'll go ahead and answer the one about Guy, the person that I've made a ton at this point. Man, it's been
a long time.
It's been a while. It's been like 4 years.
A long while.
It's been like probably about 4 years, I think.
I think more than that. I think 5.
Probably closer to 5.
When you met him, yeah.
But I've done a bunch of buys from him, and in the way it started, and this is interesting, the way it started, actually went to his garage sale, and I just started picking stuff up, making a pile. We were going back and forth on a few things that I didn't buy that day, but I still bought a big pile of stuff. And while I was shopping, he goes, he asked me, he says, so do you sell on eBay? And he probably
because of the things you were picking up.
The things I was picking up, and the way, yeah, because I was buying like all kinds of different things and buying bulk.
Not only that, we always make observations, or we typically assume if there's a male alone at a garage sale, a lot of times he's gonna be a reseller.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
So a younger male, especially.
Yeah.
Because we do see older dudes, like, well, I say older, I mean like my age.
Right.
Someone my age or older, they could be a reseller or not.
Right.
But at that point, I was younger.
Yeah.
Too.
Mm-hmm.
And so, anyways, I'm making this big pile, and he goes, do you sell on are you going to sell this stuff on eBay? And then that was a key point, because if I lie right there, that's it. I probably never see this guy again.
Yeah.
But I chose to tell the truth. I said, yeah, that's what I do. I buy at garage sales and stuff, and then I sell on eBay. And he's like, he lit up. Oh, cool. And then we talk some more, haggle some more over this and that. And he goes, look, I have some other stuff. If you're interested in taking a look. And I was like, sure. And then we exchanged contact information. And then a few days later, I was at his storage unit picking through his death pile and buying a bunch of cool stuff. And that started the whole relationship with Guy. Mm-hmm. So that, in that particular case, he asked me what I do, and I told him. So that's how that started, plain and simple. But I did have to reveal that I was a reseller to him.
And that's one of the key things, is kind of like networking in the reselling world. Whenever you are outsourcing, let people know what you do, because they may have stuff that they were on the fence about selling, and not like a large lot of stuff, and that might push them to do it. They might know somebody that has stuff for sale, or they just might ask for your information for stuff that they're thinking about. Also, if you go to estate sales, let the owners know that, hey, I'm a reseller. Sometimes you get phone calls to come. Sometimes they don't open the house to the public. They just want people to come in and pick, So definitely, just everybody you talk to when you're outsourcing, let them know that
we've been in that spot before. I'm not going to say we have like really, really tight relationships with any estate sale owners,
but they know what we do.
But they know there are several of them who we do like it's more than just like when we walk in. It's a little more than just good morning. oh, it's Sunday, it's 50% off day today, and then that's it. It's a little deeper than that, but it's not like we don't go hang out like off the clock or go out to eat or anything. You know what I mean? Like, not that kind of relationship. However, they, like Candace said, they know what we do. We have been invited even to occasionally we get invited to like pre-pick. Like a lot of times they'll go into a house and it's just
so much stuff.
And they haven't done anything yet.
Yeah.
And nothing's priced. And you go in and they just want to get some people in there to pre-pick and knock the bulk down
of it, but to help with the bulk of it. Yeah.
Right.
To make their job easier when it comes to staging and pricing and everything.
Yeah, and that is like you're talking like virgin estate sale at that point that hasn't been that nobody's gone through. That's a heck of an opportunity. we've done pretty well with that.
Yeah.
Also, but as far as estate sale owners, one of the ways we've kind of made some relationships there is the fact that we go on Sundays.
Yeah.
And while I know they love people to go on the first day and pay full price. I know they love those people. Like right. That's where they make their money.
That's their favorites.
Yeah. But their second favorites are the people that come in and for a good price will help them clear out some of the remainders.
Kind of help a cleanup.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we do that from time to time. Like and it's mutually beneficial. Like when we bought if you've been watching the channel for a while, we have these cookbooks back here. All'Italianas right here. And we got a great price on them. But
because we bought them all.
Because we bought them all. We do a whole lot of, if we get the right price, we buy all. And some of these estate sale companies, they know that and they do appreciate that.
Yeah.
And and just being like real pleasant with them, figuring out like what their rules are and what their boundaries are, as far as like some of them want to haggle and deal, some of them don't. And just being able to feel out that situation and keeping it where, with estate sale owners, I think it's important to always let them drive, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Because they like to be in charge because they are in charge.
Right.
And like they're walking that line between their client and you, their customer. Right, like that's a balance for them, and you got to kind of respect that.
Right.
Does that make sense? The way I'm saying it?
Because they're representing their customer at that point, and they can't do them wrong because their business reputation is at stake.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Something else you can do is make sure all your acquaintance, friends, families, everybody knows what you do. So whenever they're ready to get rid of some things, hopefully you'll be the first person they think of to reach out to. If maybe they don't want to have a garage sale or they're moving and they need help just getting rid of things.
Yeah, I see that a lot in the Facebook group. Like we don't have jobs, but people that do have jobs and resell part-time, I see. How many times have you seen that, Candace, where their coworker will say, hey, I know you sell on eBay on the side. I brought my this big box of N64 stuff.
Yeah.
If you want it, and it'll either be free or really cheap.
Yes.
Like super duper cheap, and nobody else has access to that stuff except for you.
Right.
At that point, so that's like the relationships you already have can be converted into those kind of relationships. Another one that I really like if you're already, and some of these things can even apply. We don't do thrift stores a lot, but if you go to the same thrift stores a lot. Making real nice with, I know a lot of times resellers have like contentious relationships with thrift stores because of their pricing.
But especially like little local owned, not like your big chains.
Yeah.
Get to know the owner, let them know what you do. And you never know. They may hook you up with some stuff.
You may get because I do see people complaining about how, some of these types of items never see the floor because of the thrift stores hooking up some guy on the side or something. Well, you can either be the person complaining about the guy on the side, or you can be the guy on the side, you know, or on the inside, if that makes sense. Like,
Yep.
so yeah, buttering up all those employees in the thrift stores, that's not a bad thing to do either. And to get to the manager, and you know, they kind of work them like you would, not work them, kind of treat them like you would like at the estate sale.
Yeah.
You know, it's never a bad thing to have, and that's something that took me a little while to learn. But those relationships, even though they're not like formal relationships, they're important. Like some good things can really come of that. And
you may not like how they run their business, how they operate things, but ultimately they're going to be in control whether you get the stuff or not.
right.
Something else that is a good source is storage unit buyers. We have a few in our area that they hold routine garage sales, and we're starting to develop a relationship with them. And that's a good source, because some of them, if they find a lot of stuff, they have certain people that they just go ahead and call and sell right to them. So yeah, definitely if you're at a sale, and this is what we do, if you see the stuff and kind of see the person running it and say this doesn't quite look, it doesn't click, ask them, do you buy storage units? You know, where do you get your stuff? And just start chatting them up and just start building that relationship with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, let them know that you also resell, and maybe they'll call you or ask you what kind of things you like to sell, you know.
Or even on the spot, even if it doesn't develop into like some other thing where y'all meet and you get sold stuff outside of the confines of their garage sale, you can even get access to stuff that they don't even have out yet. Oh man, oh, if you think this stuff is good, you should see this. You should see the load I bought yesterday. I can't wait till the next one. And then you're like, oh really? Wow, what kind of stuff? Well, you know what? It's right over here in the trailer. You want to take a peek?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Yeah, we've been in that spot, and that's another time where you know what's great? They can sell the stuff without having to go through all the rigmarole,
Right.
and they probably haven't looked anything up yet.
Right.
You know, and that's a spot where you don't want to look anything up yet either.
Yeah.
You want to just use what's in the old noggin and do some on the fly dealing. You know, we've been in that spot too. So just, picking and choosing the times. Like you don't want to go up to. That doesn't mean you want to go up to any old random garage sale where they're just clearing out some stuff for the spring, and you know. Good morning, and you're walking up and you're like, good morning, I sell on eBay. I'm going to buy your stuff for less and sell it for a profit. You know, you don't want to necessarily like.
The time will present itself, especially if they have like really collectible stuff, or if you're buying, you've all experienced this. If you're buying stuff that doesn't look like something you would use, and they're like, what are you going to do with this? Just be honest with
right.
them, you know.
But there's plenty of times where they'll say, you know, oh, do you have little girls? And you know, we'll just say, yeah, we do. You know, it just if the time isn't right to get into it, because all that stuff does take time too.
Yeah.
So just feeling out the situation. This is from our perspective, we don't really have that many relationships made. So if you do, and if you want to share, just put down below, how do you make
How did you meet your contact?
Yeah, down below. Anybody that's willing to say it, if you have a good contact for stuff that you know, for stuff that you buy for your resale business, how did y'all meet? How did you develop that relationship? Mm-hmm. If you have any advice for anyone on that, if you want to share.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that's hard to get.
It is. Nobody wants to reveal their sources.
No. Gotta protect them.
Good question.
Yeah, very good question. I'm looking forward to seeing the answers, because you know what? We don't have enough guys.
Nope.
We want more guys.
Yep.
All right, you ready to pull some orders?
Yep, let's go.
All right, a little bit of a slow day yesterday. Well, we also have I think 3 things that haven't been paid for.
Right.
So once those get paid for, it would have looked a little better, but
it was weird. Like last night, at one point, there were 4 or 5 things that were sitting awaiting payment for a while. And I told Lonnie, I'm like, because this has happened before. I said, I wonder if eBay's processing is slow or just not working, but that was not it.
No,
we had that happen before. We had all this stuff sitting awaiting payment, and we're like, what's going on? Then all of a sudden they started rolling in.
Right.
It was so weird. But yeah, that was not the case last night.
No, it was weird, man. I think we still have 3 or 4 that aren't paid for.
We have 3 that are waiting payment, yeah. The first item is going to be a dog jacket. It's in the F box. All right, so we sold this pink Arcadia Trails jacket for $18. All right, we sold that Lego Apollo set. It's up on 11 Alpha.
Boy, 11 Alpha's been kind of a hot spot.
I know, we need to put everything up there.
Yeah.
Sold that for $60. Lonnie was kind of doubting my price, but it sold fast.
I did doubt your price a tad. I did.
You did.
I'll admit it. I questioned her. I was like...
And I understand why, because like new sells for like 80, 85, and I mean that's not new. Some Lego collectors really like the good boxes to display, and this was definitely not the case. So that's kind of why he was questioning the price.
Well, plus when we had talked about it, I think you said you're going to do 50 or so. I was just asking. I was just surprised.
No, I mean, I think somebody that wants it just to build it and have it and doesn't care about the box, they get a good deal on it.
Yeah.
You know? So.
No, hey, I can't argue. I bet that was kind of satisfying for you after I questioned you, and then a few hours later, it sold. I'm sure. Did you do a little?
I didn't, but I was like. All right, next item is going to be a headband for Apple White Doll. It's on Pocket 48.
And we didn't, like, when I say question, I mean literally, oh, you listed that for 60, huh? Then that seems kind of high. Are you sure that's right? Yeah. And the Candace's like, oh yeah, that's right. I feel good about that price. I'm like, okay. That's the extent. We didn't argue or anything.
No, of course not. $5.39 for that headband. 11 Alpha, we sold the Lomography camera.
Yeah, 11 Alpha, the magic spot.
Yeah.
We picked this up in a private buy. Speaking of contacts, we picked this up in a private buy for paid $20 for this.
Sold for $108. And then the last thing we're pulling today is on 6 Foxtrot. It's a Toby mug.
A Toby mug?
Not the cat Toby, the poacher mug.
A poacher?
Yeah, it's called the poacher.
Okay, he's all the way at the bottom. Oh, okay.
He's a craggly looking dude.
A what?
Craggly.
Okay, wait, hang on. This is a word of the day.
Isn't that a word?
Craggly?
Yes.
I'm going to look it up and we'll put the definition on the screen for you. Candace and her words. Yeah, he is craggly. He needs to spiffing up a bit.
$22.49 for that.
He's more of a pitcher, though, isn't he?
My title says Jug Mug.
Jug Mug? Look, he's got a pour spout.
Yeah.
And, oh, he's a fisherman, too. Wait, why is he called a poacher? He's got a fish there.
Maybe he cooks his fish by poaching it.
Oh, look. That's cool. It's got like a UK price tag on it.
Yep. That's
really, look, copyright 1954. So we have quite a few UK audience there. 30, does that really say 35 pounds? That's a lot, huh? That's expensive.
Yeah.
Selfridges, 35 pounds. That's.
I wonder when it was made.
Well, it says 1954. 1954, Dalton.
In the title, yeah.
Okay, huh? Interesting.
That's all for $22.49.
All right, let me go ahead and get this stuff packed. So it was a light sales day, but at least we had a couple of things.
Couple of heavy hitters
sell, because otherwise that would have really stunk. Well, good morning, everyone. It is day 2 of the video, and good morning, Candace. And we had a pretty sluggish sales day yesterday.
Yeah, the first half of the video, you saw the orders we pulled. It was slow. And then last night was great. So, yeah, you just never know.
No, you don't. You could do all these little tinkerings and all these things you want to do on eBay, but ultimately, people still got to go by there and click on your listing and buy your thing. And I I guess it's just the way this goes.
Yeah, and I mean, I know you were probably kind of down because you had did all that work, you know, turn on best offers and all this other stuff, and then the sales went. But then last night they went.
Yeah, some of it, like there is, like statistically speaking, you're of course going to have good days and bad days. You're not going to have like a flat graph, you know. But yeah, whatever. Just keep on trying, right?
Yeah. This is one of the orders. Somebody two different items. Listings. One was for this lot of 6 Wolverine items, and then this Wolverine's mini mates.
Yeah, and we took offers on all this stuff. This has been listed for at least a year.
Yeah.
All this stuff we took an offer of 20.
Right.
And this thing we took an offer of 5.
Right.
And man, this is a good lot for 20.
Yeah,
I think they're going to be happy because
great little Wolverine lot there.
Check out this bank.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. So we got a total of $25 plus shipping on top for all of that stuff. That'll just all go in one box.
Yep. The next item is going to be in hat box C. It's a Army Corps of Engineers. Yeah, Army Corps of Engineers hat for $18.
Sold a hat.
Yep, it's navy blue. It must be way
It's right here.
bottom.
I see it.
You see it?
Corps of Engineers, right? It's actually like
New Orleans.
no, it's well, yeah, it is, but it's actually denim.
Oh,
Kind of different, huh?
yeah, that's very what, maybe 80s looking.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That color denim with that rope on it.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Cobra
We sold
caps.
that for $18.
Boy, hats are one of those things. Like we sell just enough hats
To
where
make it
we
worth looking for.
to where we keep buying hats.
Yeah.
We were talking about yesterday though. We have definitely tightened up our requirements, our cool requirements for getting a hat.
I mean, they don't have to be worth a ton of money, but we do want them to be at least unique so we know they'll sell.
And if they're not like super unique, well, they better be super clean.
Right.
Like we're not going to buy a mediocre hat that's like real dirty.
Yeah. In the D&D drawer, we sold a lot of 4 micro cassette tapes for $10. They are a realistic brand.
They are. They're right here.
Yep. We sold some more pantyhose on 2 Delta. This is lot D.
Man, the pantyhose market is just, it's going pretty well. For some reason, we've sold like, what, Candace? We sold like three or 4 of these?
Yeah, you know, fall is approaching, so women are starting to get together their fall wardrobe or whatever. So that makes sense that they may be buying those.
It might not be women. You don't know.
We sold those for $25.
Okay.
8 Charlie, we have a loose Thor action figure, Marvel Legends Thor.
8 Charlie. I think this is, Thor has the wings on his helmet, right?
Yeah, he's got a
Even I know that, I think.
hammer, Thor's hammer.
Yep, that's him, right?
Yes, we sold him for $12.
Yeah, we actually were picking Molly up at band like yesterday, and I think Candace, you listed this for 15, right?
Yes.
And I turned best offer on, and this hit best offer, and we got an offer in for 12. Candace sat there, hemming and hawing for a good like 5 minutes.
Only because it's loose, but it's never been displayed or anything. I
Right.
took it straight out the package. And
Oh, I
looked
don't
at it.
blame you.
Yeah, so I was like, man, that's such a good action figure for $12. It's really cool looking.
And it is, and they got it for 12.
Yeah.
Ultimately, Candace hit. Ultimately, she asked me. I'm like, I don't know. It's up to you. That's your listing.
Yeah.
And then I just sat there, and then next thing I know, I hear a big old fat cha-ching on my phone. I'm like, well, I guess she took it.
It wasn't that fat. It was $12 worth of cha-ching.
But it's the same cha-ching you get for $1,000 sale.
In the flatware drawer, we have a Sony PS Vita charger.
Flatware. Is that here? No, that's Razer. No, that's D&D. Aha, that's flatware. Yeah, Vita.
That's all for $15.
Okay. Got that. I paid $4 for that at a private pick not too long ago.
We sold a comic book on 5 Alpha. It's number B2, Little Pals.
Yeah, we got an offer for this guy. And really, most of these comics have been in here. The comics that are still in here, they've been listed for a good old long time. So
Yeah,
I'm ready to.
Probably like 2 years, huh?
Yeah, I'm ready to move along from them.
That one was for $6.
So I took a $6 offer.
Hey, original price that was 20 cents. So mean-
30x. Okay, well that's not what we paid exactly, but it might be close though.
I know. 11 Alpha, we sold an Eagle Moss. This is Starfire.
11 Alpha.
Yeah, in the box.
Oh, it's a chest thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Starfire, is that a boy or a girl? It doesn't have woman or girl or Mrs.
I would expect that to be a lady.
It
A
is.
Lady Starfire.
It is a lady hero. Let's see. There she is right there.
Yeah, okay. There we go. I don't know why a Starfire would seem feminine to me, but it did.
She's off for 25. 10 Alpha, we sold a Gorilla Grodd McFarlane figure. So we should have one left after that one.
Okay, so yeah, that is a multi-quantity kind of guy, I think. That is Gorilla. It's Grodd. Yeah, I thought for a minute there, I thought it's a Grood. No, Gorilla Grodd.
$12 for that guy. In the D&D drawer, a Star Trek Deep Space Nine card.
Really? I didn't know.
48 of them.
I didn't even see that sale come through. I didn't see that. Interesting. So personal phasers. What? It's such a random card to have so many of.
Many of them. We started with like 55 of them or something, right? $3 for that.
Hey, I'll take it.
Yep. The next order has 3 items on it. 7 Delta, He-Man, and Skeletor figures.
Okay.
Lot B.
7 Delta. Delta. Oh. Well, I really tucked these guys away good. I think these are them. Skeletor and He-Man, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
I was peeking at the pocket. We have a Digimon if you want to grab it right now.
Peeking at the pocket. Which one? That
right
guy?
Here, yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Have to put him in his own little box, that little guy.
And then we sold a Mrs. Monopoly board game. It's on 3 Alpha.
Okay, we sold one of these. Started with 3.
There's something on top of it. You see that?
Oh man, yeah.
The ladder.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go up there and get that. Okay, I didn't catch it on video, but I just slid one out, and that Batman up very top, he got a little shaky, but he never fell down.
He was like, whoa! He was up there moving back and forth. All right, so we have the Mrs. Monopoly, the little Digimon, and the He-Man and Skeletor figures. All of that together sold for $69.47.
Hey, that's a great sale there.
Yep.
Okay.
1 Delta Philips Hue starter kit.
Yeah, we had we bought 1 Delta Philips. Here we go. We bought this and another Philips Hue thing for, I want to say one was like $3 or something, and the other was $5, I think.
I don't remember.
And then we sold the other thing for $40, and we sold this one for 18. Okay.
Yep. We have a cookbook on 3 Charlie Vintage Cookery New Orleans style.
Okay, I wonder how 3 Charlie, you say?
Yeah. It's probably
Oh.
cookery.
No, I see it right here. It says cookery on the spine or on the comb. Yep, got it.
$11.
I took the initiative of accepting an $11 offer on this.
That's fine.
Are you okay with that?
Cookbooks $10 and up is fine.
That's what I figured. Like on a cookbook you had for 15, I took 11.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like the cookbook sales are a little slow enough to take that offer.
This next sale is interesting. 5 Bravo Right Chicago Reel.
Oh yeah. 5 Bravo right. Oh yeah, right here. Okay. Got it. It's just Chicago.
Yep, self-titled.
All right, I got it.
So Lonnie had sent out like offers on that. We had best offer, and then it ended up selling for full price.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I think at least an offer two that I got an offer and then made a counter offer, and then it got declined, and then it sold at full price.
Yeah, $45 for that. We also we have another reel on 5 Bravo. Sorry.
That's all right. I knew we did.
James Taylor, Sweet Baby James.
Yeah. That's on the same order, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, they bought. Okay, this is James last. Let's see. I found it. If it was going to take longer than that, I would have cut away. But here it is, right here. All right. Put these guys back. And the real sales have slowed down, of course, because we sold through so many. But
$35 for that one.
Okay, well that's pretty nice. That's a $80 reel order there. Mm-hmm. So cool.
We have one more big item to get to pack. So Lonnie's gonna take care of this little stuff, and then we'll show you what it is.
Yep. Okay, let me get to packing.
Hey, I'm working on. A few weeks ago, we picked up some vintage toys and like Barbie fashion doll type clothing at a sale. We got a smoking deal on all of it, and these little fashion packs are pretty good. They're by Totsi. They sell for about 10 each, which is pretty good since they're not Barbie. What I'm doing is like these are going to be lots of 4 for 30. I already did a couple lots of 2 for 20. So yeah, they're a lot better than I thought they were going to be. I thought it was going to be like one big lot for maybe $30 or something. So they
end up being like $100 for all of it or something like that.
It's going to be more than that, yeah. So yeah, pretty good deal on that.
And then we have some more fun little.
Yeah, we've got that Bert and Ernie, and then there's
the
like
Kewpie was pretty decent too.
Yeah, I think it was Danbury Mint maybe.
Yeah.
And then yeah, there's a Jenny doll back there. So
awesome.
Yep.
I went ahead and I got this out the truck. We went to storage yesterday, picked up a bunch of boxes, and that stuff Candace's listing, we picked that up, but then
and this was in storage.
This was in storage too. So we try, when we go to storage, we try to make it for more than one thing at a time since we're going anyway. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we sold this yesterday, which as hot as it's been, I thought that was kind of funny.
I guess somebody's preparing, because they're saying we're gonna have a really cold winter. So
yeah. And this is probably a really good deal too, I think.
Yeah.
$112.49 plus shipping on top for this. We got this from Kevin and Danielle and one of the buys we made from them. And I'm pretty sure. Well, no, I did take the photos here. Okay. Yeah. I thought I might have taken them in storage.
No, we brought it all back here.
But yeah, we had this box kicking around, and I was looking. Now, you could potentially just ship this because, like, it's a good sturdy box, and it's like encased in styrofoam inside and stuff. You could really ship this. I usually prefer not to.
Yeah, I mean, it's strong enough where you can just put a wrap on it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm just going to use this large box. I noticed this dimension here was perfect. Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to do a wrap, and hopefully, I'm thinking all the flaps will meet here in the middle, but if they don't, I might have to just use like a piece of cardboard in there or something. I think it'll work out. I'll show y'all whenever I get done. And this is the end result. Simple wrap, and then like I said, whenever I came around, this is taped to the sides of those. There was like a missing spot that the flaps didn't cover, so I just put some more cardboard in there. But yeah, this is ready to roll. And just wanted to show this as a heads up to y'all that maybe aren't experienced with using UPS shipping. Ground Advantage has been awesome, and it's like really cut down on our trips to UPS store, like by what, 75-80%
yeah, this
or
will be
more.
Our first time in like 2 weeks.
I know.
Yeah,
like
we used to go at least once a week.
Yeah. I think we would normally go about 2 to 3 times a week. Mm-hmm. For a while there, we did have bigger inventory too, though. So I think there's a kind of a mixture. We haven't been selling quite as big of stuff, but I just wanted to like, just in case some of y'all don't know, not everything is great Ground Advantage. Some larger packages do well Ground Advantage, large or heavy packages, but when it gets to be something like this, it really doesn't work. I mean, you're really going to need to go FedEx Ground or UPS at that point. So this is going to Utah. It's 17 dimensions and weighs 23 pounds. So it's big. It's not huge, but it is big. Priority would be 106. Ground Advantage would be 87.20, or this is UPS Ground for 38.04. So whenever you get up to this size, FedEx or UPS Ground is really the only choice, in my opinion. Okay, I'm over here editing videos, or videos. This shows up in the reseller water cooler. Name the famous YouTube reseller guy that claims to never buy board games again. Starts with L and rhymes with Johnny. Well, just in case that's us, or me, this is why. How do you pass this up?
I know, so like this fits on top, and then you have your storage under there. It fits on just like that.
And it's on a Lazy Susan, right? The whole thing?
Yeah.
Look at that. I've never seen...
Look how nice. It's got the racks in here and the timer. This little bag is to hold the pieces. I just took it out because I'm about to count them.
Yeah.
But look, even the scorecard, I don't think it's ever been used. Oh my gosh,
look at that. Yeah. Look how nice.
Mm-hmm.
This is the nicest... It doesn't get any better than this.
No.
Wow.
Okay, cross your fingers that all the tiles are there.
I'm sure they are. Well, I'm not sure they are actually, but it doesn't look like they ever played it.
I don't think so either. Just
man, it's so nice.
If they didn't use this scorecard booklet.
Hey, do they... Scrabble doesn't usually have like
it's raised so that your tiles won't slide. See that?
Yeah. Man, this is so nice. If we don't play Scrabble at all, or we would...
If we did, we would probably be tempted to keep it.
This is the best.
Yeah.
I think any better than that.
Yep.
How do we not buy... And that's what started us off that day, buying...
Board games that Lonnie said never again.
That's how it all started, right there.
There are exceptions now. That other Scrabble I would have picked up too. It was cheap enough.
It's $1, but that's probably going to be like $30 or something, $25 or something.
The Livingstonopoly... I don't know.
I know. I get it.
It's not sealed, you know.
What about the World War II Monopoly?
Oh, definitely that.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. That's what happens whenever you use absolutes. I was just proving a point. I did that on purpose. I was just proving a point of why you should usually not use absolutes.
Okay.
Good morning. It is the next day. I think this might be day 3 of this video.
Yeah, y'all are getting 3 days out of us this time. Good morning. We're going to jump right into pulling orders, unless you have anything else.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. We need to get this stuff packed. Pulled and packed.
All right, first item is the Globe bookends on 5 Delta.
Yep, we got these at an estate sale. They're made in Italy. Mm-hmm. Do you know how much you paid for them? You remember?
I think I paid $10 for them. I kind of paid up, but I liked them. So we ended up selling them for $30. I was hoping they'd be worth a little more.
That's fine.
Yep. The next item is a cookbook on 3 Bravo. It's the Louisiana Athletes Timeout for Cooking.
Okay, 3 Bravo.
Timeout.
Got it. Yeah, this one is cool. There's so many famous athletes from Louisiana that they got for this book.
$15 for that. The next 4 items on the order are those Star Wars print auctions. So the same guy won all of them. We're not going to pull them yet because he actually won the one last night too. So we're just waiting for him to pay for that one so we can ship them all together. But the 4 that he already won sold for $89.03.
Yeah, so very happy with those.
Yep. The next item is in the MU8 drawer. It's 2 spark plugs.
Okay.
NGK spark plugs. I think they're...
Oh, they're NGKs?
They're in the back. They're yellow.
Okay.
NGK BP8HS.
Yep, that's right.
$6 for those. Pocket 43, we sold a Game Boy game, Mega Man Battle.
Okay. Yep.
$20 for that game.
Mega Man 5 Battle Network Team Proto Man. Okay.
We sold a vintage military field jacket on one Foxtrot.
Yeah, I didn't ask you about that first. One Foxtrot?
Yeah. You took an offer?
Yeah. It'd been listed a little while, huh?
Yeah, about a month or so, yeah.
Well, I took a $95 offer.
I'm happy with that.
I thought you would be.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of money, right?
Yeah, for an old jacket.
Okay.
I think there's two down there. Yep.
Let's see if this is it.
This is like a little coat. This looks like it.
Yeah, and we'll just double check that date.
So 1972, right? Is
Yep.
Yep, and it's a size small.
That's it. That's right.
72 small. Yep, $95 for that.
That was part of a Kevin and Danielle buy.
2 Delta, we sold a deuce.
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 Right.
$11 for that guy.
Man, we need to sell some Claudine Wolfs, right?
Yeah, I know. Put her on fire sale or something.
Nah, we're just gonna wait.
We'll
We'll sell them all.
There's like a movie coming out soon, and then Christmas. So yeah.
Yeah, no, we're gonna start selling them soon. You'll
We
see.
have a cat collar in the bolo drawer. It's a pink Star Wars Stormtrooper.
Okay, let's see. Oh, we have several. Is it just one?
Yeah.
Little Trooper?
Yep.
I guess they're all the same size, huh?
They are. The cat collars are always the same. $10 for that.
Okay. It's got Stormtroopers on it, right?
Yep.
Got it.
We sold another Ms. Monopoly on 3 Alpha.
Well, that's interesting. We've had these listed for a while. Oh man, I remember. Let's see. I got one out from here yesterday
Yeah.
without knocking anything down. I did it again. Okay. We bought these. I want to say, did these come from Mike when we bought all the Funko? Is
I
that?
think so. Yeah. That
That's-
sounds right.
That's when we got them, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Sold that one for $12.
Okay, and yeah, so that means what, it's been like 6 months or something?
Yeah, and they just started selling it. That's weird. Huh?
It's 6 months we didn't sell any of them, and then we sell two. We sell one 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Is that everything except for the Star Wars prints?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuff packed. Okay, we got one more order that came in that we can go ahead and get it out today. Why not?
Yeah. It's the Lego Harry Potter, the night bus, that triple decker bus. It's on 6 Delta.
Okay. Oh, it's right here. Allegedly. Yes. And look.
Yep.
I know nothing fell off because Candace wrapped it.
I wrapped it all up. It'll get some bubble around it before it goes in. We sold that for $15. I really had high hopes it was worth more, just without being complete, it wasn't.
Yeah. If it had the minifigs, it would have probably
it's really
been like.
still only maybe like a $25 piece, even at that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad you bought 2 Lego things at that sale, and we sold 2 Lego things.
Yeah, they both sold.
You made a little bit on that, and you made a bunch on the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So hey,
Yep.
that's good. Good result.
Yep. So you're gonna go ahead and get that packed up. Before we sign off, I wanted to talk about those earrings we had. Let me pull them out. They're over here.
I can just show them right here too.
Yeah.
It's these.
Yes. So I listed those today. We decided to do an auction, and we didn't do our normal penny start. What we did was look up the melt value.
I actually stole this idea out of the comments.
Did you?
Yeah.
So we decided to do an auction, and so I looked up the melt value, and we just went a little high of the melt value. The melt value was like, what, $86 or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
So we decided to start it at 100, because they are 2.3 grams, and I included that in the auction, the pictures. This is them right here. both the rose gold flower and the gold chain part are both individually stamped 14 karat gold. And we had a viewer whenever we first showed them, Tiny Ma'am 1 said if the heart has an OR in, which this one did, I saw it when I took the pictures. She told me the company, it was probably Oro America, and that's what it is. So I got to put a maker with my listing title.
That's always good.
Yep.
That you know what that also does? I was thinking it's like, yeah, I don't think the maker is really that important unless it's like a really good maker.
Right.
But what that does, I think, is it helps provide some reassurance that it is actually gold.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, and you can see right here too with our awesome camera lens, the 14 karat stamp on the rose part right here too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this is on the other part also. It's a circle with a C. Maybe that means it's copyright, like their design. And then you can see here's on the gold, the yellow gold part.
But that's so small. Well, you can read the 14K fine.
Where they stamped it is where the joint is. So I couldn't make out what was in there before.
Right.
And but man, when I started I didn't realize till I started taking pictures and that lens picked up that one behind the rose. That's when I knew what it was.
So what are you thinking? I'm curious. What do y'all think? How much do y'all think these earrings are going to sell for? Let's put in a guess, Candace. What do you think?
I think they're going to go for about $125 because they are nice looking earrings.
I think they're going to go for $150.
Do you?
That's my guess.
Yeah, we're running a 7-day auction. It starts today, so we'll see in a week.
So hopefully we get a bid.
I know.
That's all I'm hoping for, because here the beautiful part about it, as long as we get a bid, it's a home run for us, because we paid $5 for the whole little box, and we have other stuff that we're selling out of that box.
There's some little vintage costume jewelry I'm probably going to load up in there.
And you've already listed some of that stuff too.
Yeah, there's a pair of little real pearls that I teeth tested.
Oh yeah, right.
I think I'm keeping those for myself though, because I do have a strand.
Because they tasted good.
Yeah, I have a strand of real pearl necklace, but not earrings to go with it. So, and they're not worth that much on their own. So.
Okay. Well, that was a good score though.
Yeah, Lonnie did that. He found that jewelry box.
I was proud of that.
I know.
All right, well, that's going to be it for this one, y'all. Thanks a bunch for watching, and we will see you again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.